Howdy folks, it's RJ Helms here, back with another episode of Capitalism Lab. And like we saw in the end of the last episode, we are almost at the victory condition. We just have to get our dominance in leather bags, and then we will be, and maintain everything else. We did a good job of shoring that up in the last episode. And we will be at victory. We've met every other condition, so that'll probably happen pretty quickly. I just got a notification that a bunch of textiles things got cut off before I started recording this, so I'm going to go through my factories and just see where those were. I must have had a couple firms not using the right supplier. I'm going to go through all of these and make sure they're using the right one. Yep, textile warehouse. Textile warehouse. You don't use textiles. You are a textile factory. Yeah, my textile warehouse. Textile warehouse. It's actually possible I was using something else before and it linked them to the textile warehouse now. No, see, this is using someone else's thing. That's not what I want. I want you to use my textile warehouse. Okay, it must have been in a previous episode. I had realized I was short on textile manufacturing capacity, and so not used someone else's factory, and then that didn't switch over. But it looks like that is sorted. Let's look through our leather goods stores and see what the leather bag situation looks like in every city. So I am totally dominant, or not totally dominant, but I'm totally pinned here. So maybe what I need to do is actually build more of these stores. Got surplus manufacturing capacity still. I'm positioned nice and aggressively in the market. Yeah, let's go for that solution. So one more leather goods store in every city. And I wouldn't be surprised if we won before we even set those up. Oh, and my R&D is starting to come through, so that'll help as well. Those would be the notifications for all my leather goods. I don't want to build it right next to one I already have. 51, that's not bad. So from me, in all cities, I don't have warehouses for these. Leather belt, leather briefcase, leather wallet. Same thing, match my existing pricing. And that's Miami. Oh, the last thing I want to do is crank the training here. In Seoul, do the same thing. Find a good location to build a new leather store. Preferably not right up against one of my other ones. D1, that's not bad. Leather belt, leather briefcase, leather wallet. Match my pricing. That's Seoul done. Warsaw, which is the crazy town. Try to find a new place for a leather goods store here. It's not immediately next to one of my other ones, but we'll have a good traffic index, which is very hard here. No, 51, that's not terrible. Leather belt, leather briefcase, leather wallet. Match our pricing up. Yeah, some of these goods I'm just trouncing the competition, and that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so make sure I got my training up on this new store. Finally go to Paris and find a place for a new one here. Leather store. Maybe down here somewhere. 42. 48. Yeah, that'll do. And match our pricing. Crank up our training. These guys are doing really well. They're up to going to be nice and high up in their quality after this next training goes. Hopefully we won't be playing till then. So yeah, it's still just for the leather bags that we're still working on. Everything else is dominant. So it actually looks like now we've got to the point where we're retailing them, and our bottleneck is the manufacture of them. So let's switch this over to a warehouse. Build a new large leather bag factory. Leather bag, leather bag. Oh, wrong button. I want to make sure they're all using my warehouses. Textiles, no. My textile warehouse. I'll set it to the same price, which is $50 approximately. And now let's build a warehouse to I'm gonna do that same design I did in the other ones. With lots of storage. 2 outputs. You'll buy from my first leather bag place, you'll buy from my second leather bag place. Do every possible link. Let this go for a couple ticks to show up here. You can sell these at barely profitable. Share. Now let's go to a leather goods store and bulk switch those guys over. Leather bag purchasing unit. Warehouse only. Batch switch. Should switch 12 firms. Perfect. Let's just give that a name. So this is leather bag warehouse. This will take some time to build up some inventory here, but should help us increase our demand. Or our, not our demand, our ability to meet the demand. I mean, this is going to show a bit of a loss, but that's fine. We're starting to get a little bit in. Oh, there we are. Wonderful. So that was exactly what it took. Let's just see what we actually reached with dominance. So we got up to 41%. So you can see we're not, I mean, our apparel industry, we're just absolutely dominating. We have the majority of the market share in most of those goods. But with the leather bag, leather belt, leather briefcase, and leather wallet, well, for everything except the leather wallet, we just kind of did it by being in the low to mid 40s. Because if we look at all firms, you can see when these are pretty fragmented, it doesn't take much to be the biggest. You hear when there's 3 companies manufacturing or 4 companies manufacturing, we don't have to be very big to be the biggest one. So that's exactly what we were looking for. All right, that's excellent. So I think that's, yeah, so finished it 15 years early in 2008. So it was it 95 we started in? So in about 13 years of in-game time, we're able to meet all those goals. Yeah, so let's get our reward. And like I said, this is a pretty quick little episode just to meet that victory, but that's excellent. So let's get the reward. Congratulations, you have achieved all of your goals and won the game. Nice. All right, get our score report. So we had a personal wealth of $1.3 billion. Company value of $2.64 billion. Didn't dominate any industries, but dominated the 8 products that we had to do for the scenario, for a total score of 1,486 points. I don't really know if that's good or bad, but it was pretty quick to come on, so that's not too shabby. So let's just wrap this up. Okay, we've been inducted to the Hall of Fame. And there we are, the first entry in the Hall of Fame. Okay, do I continue to stay in the game? No, I don't think so. All right, and that's going to be that. That's wrap up this episode, I think. In the next episode, we'll start a new scenario. Which is Real Estate Mogul, I guess. And we'll probably crank up the difficulty because that one worked well enough. But we'll start that in a new episode. Probably not too long because I'm really enjoying this. So, as always, thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment below with any thoughts or feedback that you have. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And I will see you in the next episode with the start of this new scenario. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.